Every day, everywhere in the world, people wake up, get dressed, and head off to make a living, following the path they've chosen. But deep down inside, there's always a desire for a better way, a simpler way, a legitimate way to make more money, have more free time, and enjoy life rather than just work until we die. We have found a 100% legitimate, inexpensive, logical system with a valuable product and real-time commissions. Generate income with just a cell phone and an internet connection from anywhere at any time. Get started now, get paid now. Do you look for ways to make more money? Ask for info, and we will send you more information. Let's talk.
Ready for Revolution. Thank you for attending this GS Partners presentation. I'm your brother and friend, Brother Eric Trey Muhammad, and we're coming to you from a particular space, a space where we're sure of ourselves, a space where opportunity is not only knocking, but it's knocking the door down. We have some tremendous leaders on this platform. Today, I am so extremely honored and grateful for your presence. And I'm grateful to all of you who came as a first time in our initial presentation yesterday and brought people right along with you. That shows the leader emerging in you. So I want to welcome you to the opportunity. There's a couple of things that will take place today. We're going to go through a brief presentation, and then we're going to go through some tools to get you started right away. But in between that time of the presentation and the tools, I'm going to announcements in terms of what we have next on in store. I'm going to ask that my little sis has a few words to say. She's on the platform today. Don't know if she's in position to speak, but y'all know the connector on board, don't you? Her name is Mrs. Sherry Brown. And Mrs. Brown, if you're available, just to offer some kind words or maybe some harsh words, whatever you feel on your heart, if you're available, we'd love to hear something from you. She might not be available as of yet. With that being said, we're going to move forward with the presentation. Now, what are our goals here in Wealth Builders Worldwide, in particular with this vehicle, GS Partners? Our goal simply is to solve a global problem. That problem, most people in the world, how to make more money. Oh, many of us have found a way to do that in terms of earning an income or making money, but many of us don't know how to make more, how to save more, and how to grow the money that we already have. Our goal is to show you how to do those things because we found a way by which to do it. What has been the problem? The problem, 95% of the people in the world try to save and grow their money using the centralized banking system. And typically, they receive less than 1%, actually 0.1% annual percentage yield. There is absolutely a much better way. In essence, what that's saying is for every $10, you get back a penny. All right. Let me introduce you to GS Partners.
Testing, 1, 2. Testing.
This is the Lydian world, folks, where we explore, where we learn, where we have fun. And in case you don't know what it means to have fun, let me show you a little demonstration of it. Everybody, unmute your mics and love on each other right now. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's
Love
go.
you, love you, love you.
Hello, hello. Welcome, family.
Everybody.
Good evening, good evening, good evening.
The royalty family.
All right, all right, all right, all
Oh, let's
right.
go,
Power
let's
all together,
go.
family.
Let's do this. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go.
Woo!
Now, let me ask, is it just me or is there love in the air?
It's love everywhere.
Not just you, Holmes. The love and the joy. The love and the joy.
All right, all right. Well, let's continue it going. Let's keep it going.
I'm in love with the crypto.
Peace.
You're muted, Brother Eric.
You muted, brother.
I hear. Thank you, Sister Cece. Thank you, Brother Mike. Needless to say, there's a lot of love in the air. There's a lot of energy out here. And we want you to understand that this is a culture that doesn't leave you. This is a culture that does not leave you by yourself. It's a new way. It's a new world. It's a new digital era, and it's now. It's here, folks. Now, what many of us aren't cognizant of, that the new is now, that the future is here and is here right now. And here's the beauty of it. You found your way here. Oh, not by yourselves. You received an invitation. You received an invitation of which I consider divine appointment, because you couldn't have found this space by yourself. Just like we didn't find it by ourselves. It wasn't like we went into a local grocery store and pulled GS Partners off the shelf. No, it had to be introduced by the appointment. And I really believe with all my being that it's a divine appointment. See, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always gotten in the past. And if you look at how much the world has changed, then you understand that it takes a new paradigm. It takes a new shift in order to embrace the now. Many people didn't make it into the day. And you're here now. What is your purpose? What is the intent for you? And are you willing to recognize that intent for yourself? This is a new digital era, folks. We're going to introduce you to a new universe known as metaverse. It's a world that combines mining, trading, brokerage. It combines virtual real estate development. It combines virtual art in the terms of non-fungible tokens. It creates and combines marketing, gaming, and so much more. So before I get into that discussion, we're wealth builders, but we're going to talk about a lot of money here in a very concentrated sense of time. So I don't want anybody to be under misnomers. The money doesn't just drop out the sky. Bread doesn't fall out the sky. It starts with wheat growing from the earth. So we want to share a disclaimer that gives context as to what you're going to see, what you're positioned to experience. This is a presentation for the purpose of an educational program for the community and members' potential rewards exclusively to find at gspartners.global platform. Every effort has been made to accurately represent the Gold Standard Partners Rewards Plan and its income potential. All earnings or income examples will depend solely on the ideas, techniques, knowledge, skills, and time vested into your independent business. GS Partners does not guarantee any results for any decisions you make in relation to promoting our products or your business. All income examples used by GS Partners are not to be considered average earnings. We are not financial advisors and we are not offering financial advice. But let me just explain to you what we do offer. We offer positioning, right? But I want to show you what kind of positioning you're receiving, because to be a part of this environment, you are a partner with a global partner. Check this out. GS Partners, GSP, Gold Standard Partners, as mentioned at gspartners.global, is a trade name of GSB Gold Standard Bank Limited. All right. Along with that, GSB Gold Standard Bank Limited is a fintech, blockchain, and telecommunication development institution offering services which do not require a mandatory supervision and licensing of the Comoros Union regulator. What does that mean? You are your own boss. GSB Gold Standard Bank Limited is currently the only Comoros-based institution which has fully adopted European standards, such as those in Sweden, to prevent money laundering and terrorism financing. Oh, that's big. Not only are you your own boss, but as a partner, you have a level and measure of security that no one else has been able to claim in the past or even in the present. What we offer you in GS Partners is undeniably ahead of the curve. GS Partners, as I continue, provides a wide range of IT and telecommunication services to non-Comorian citizens and or residents. Additionally, Gold Standard Partners or GS Partners.global services do not involve the company receiving any fiat money from the customer and will not manage, lease, loan, or use any fiat assets such as USD, Euro, GBP, or any, that's Great Britain pound, by the way, or any other legal currency in any process of the services or products provided on the platform. You can also register as a distribution member without any obligation to start distribution activities for GS Partners.global program. What is it saying? GS Partners works out of the autonomy of the cryptocurrency space. Everything we initiate here is for cryptocurrency in, cryptocurrency out. We exchange declining paper dollars for its power and value in the cryptocurrency market because it's fully a digital world. Oh yeah. And so as a result, we show you, and you'll see in the programming, how we're able to help you stretch the fiat you have without ever touching it. Look, thanks to the technology shift, we improve your wealth by not only showing you who we are as a company, as a marketing arm of a multi-billion-dollar crypto conglomerate, but we also show you products. We show you our ecosystem, and we simply show you our plan. Now, GS Partners was created with the intention of providing an opportunity for growth and improvement of personal well-being. Through the diversification of opportunities and collaboration with leading strategic partners, that's what makes it possible. You've heard of blockchain technology, or you're learning about blockchain technology. You heard of the web or the internet, www. Well, now web has advanced to 3.0. And then you have metaverse ability. This is what's happening right now. The metaverse is a new universe where real and virtual worlds can be lived as one, where opportunities become a new frontier. You said that's so far-fetched. That's so cinematic. That's like Back to the Future. No, I told you already, the future is now. It's now. Do you realize that you've always been living, or not always, but in the last 50 years for sure, in a digital age? Remember when you used to walk around with wads of cash in your pockets or your purse? Remember when that changed to a checkbook because now you became more secure in what banks could do at that time? Remember when the checkbook turned into a debit card where now you just swipe and you have a electronic ledger of your financial activity? How about managing debt when the bank then offered you credit cards where you felt like a big Willie, but when the bill came the next month, you felt broke and you were looking for Wilhelmina's help? Do you remember how all that changed? This is a digital world, and it embraces a digital monetary system. That's what cryptocurrency is. Cryptocurrency is a digital system of money. And you've always been there. You've just never been made to take a look at it. True? So let me just show you the marketplace in case you think this is going away or it's a fad. Do you know that 1.57 billion, that's a B, $1.57 billion was generated in 2018, according to US market reports? Generated in blockchain technology. Just the emergence of blockchain, which My CEO, my CEO, my sponsor, Dr. Ty Best, he declares the blockchain as internet on steroids. It's new to the space and it generated more than $1.5 billion. And then in 2020, we're just talking about 2 years ago, the emergence of your ability to be hands-on with your internet service, where it didn't require as many middle people, where you're now beginning to design your own websites, where you lose all the middle people, where you can touch your screen and move things around. That, family, was a part in the birth of Web 3.0. In 2020, it generated $1.24 billion. I'm going to ask that you all give me some help there. Those that are co-hosts, help us mute, please. And then you have the metaverse. The metaverse is a projected near $700 billion by 2030. Now, you may think 2030 is a long ways away. I'm here to tell you, it is not. And I'm also here to tell you that you are of the first to foremost to get in the way of the movement of money. Anybody who wants to serve catcher's mitt and stay in the way of the movement of money to receive your share, just type me in the chat. How many of you are willing to get in the way of the movement of money and receive your share? Let me see the me's. Yeah. You know, it's a no-brainer. Everybody wants more. Everybody desires more. And get this, every one of you, us, deserve more. Look, the Lydian world provides the more you're looking for. See, because the Lydian world is a digital land where you decide your own role. You, inspired by the ongoing evolution and maturation of the digital virtual world, Lydian world is a virtual game. The whole world is a game, partially owned by the users, which could be you, definitely it's many of us, which in return for their engagements and strategies, the game rewards them back in cryptocurrency. We already told you cryptocurrency is digital money. But get this, that virtual world is paying you real money that you can put in your real pocket. Take a look.
The origins of life in the universe. First stages in human evolution. First simple technologies that started making our life easier. Welcome to Lydian World. We are glad to introduce our multi-ecosystem. Here, the rewards are generated thanks to the fees applied to each service or product behind an income resource such as staking pools, credit card swipe commissions, mining fields, assisted trading, non-fungible tokens marketplace, interactive airdrops, mainnet masternodes, trivia games, etc. Available on platforms and devices, more than 3 million users expected by the end of 2022 could reach a milestone of $5 billion in total resources. Lydian World, the place where you can explore, earn, and have fun.
Users by the end of 2022, and the potential growth of $5 billion in resources in that world. Was it just me or did any of you hear that? Y'all on mute, let me know.
No, that was loud and clear, my brother.
Yes, definitely heard that.
We heard it loud and clear.
Too, brother Eric.
Sir.
I got that too.
Okay, so I'm not
And 3 million users, sir.
crazy. Okay,
Most definitely heard that.
all right.
We had it, man.
Okay, so I just want to make sure I wasn't insane. Look, what have we done inside the last near 19 months, 18 to 19 months? We have generated more than $100 million in GS Partners. We have paid out into the field those who are operating out of referral capacity. Those who are operating out of referral capacity, more than half of that. And on top of it, many of you are earning rewards from the holding and saving of our utility, which is the G999 coin. Many of you are earning our cryptocurrency as well as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tether free. Man, and this linear world opens the door where you can even have more. Listen, it's a global gaming platform designed to create passive residual income and give you maximum liquidity in the crypto space. In this world, the linear world, you have so much utility. And all of our utilities function at its base, at its core, 9. And in the world of cryptocurrency, is one of the best kept secrets. Why? Because you represent forerunning. That's right. You're described as first advantage movers. I'm saying that you emphatically because I'm projecting on you the hope that you make a decision to join onto that which will literally change or revolutionize the economic trajectory of your life. How many of you would love to have the power and the ability to control the economy under your own roof? How many of you would love to sleep till the crack of noon? How many of you would like to go to bed when you get tired and wake up when you're tired of sleeping, and by God's grace, everything between you control? How many of you would like to go by your day as you please? How many of you would like to make money while you sleep? How many of you would like to live a lifestyle as opposed to merely existing? Well, this is that kind of opportunity. The linear world metaverse is designed to evolve with the latest technologies and trends and will give you growing community the ability to take part in and get benefit from the plethora. I'm trying to use my Mike Dalco words. Mr. Dalco gives me a bunch of words. He expands my vocabulary. Plethora. There's a lot of stuff here. You can make a ton of money from and build your wealth. Our master nodes, our Lydian staking pools, our affiliate program, the cities that you can build and earn from. There's so much here and so much to explore. And your future is now, and you're not by yourself. There are many people in the world who already see this opportunity. We have partnerships with the third largest brokerage firm in the world with more than close to 2 million clients, and has never, ever, ever lost money for his clients. Oh, we got something in this partnership that no one else has. We have celebrities, metastars. We have so many people coming forward to endorse the technology, endorse the opportunity, and stake their place and their claim in this world.
We're in Dubai right now. Something small, but some big money. Check it out as you can see. I have to display it to the world because they pay. You pay and we play. Check it out. In total, we have 10 Cullinan trucks, but we're promoting, I think 4. I'm showing out a little bit. Something small, but the pay is big. Everything I do is big. Actually, this is where I'm standing at. The tallest building in the world, but I'm gonna say the biggest building in the world. We're doing small things for a big price. Check it out. Check it out, check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, check it out, check it out. And yes, I'm going to push this company on you. They pay. And when they pay, I'm away. Money made, you know the rest.
Family, in case you do not know, that is Floyd Money Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is the latest inductee into the International Boxers Hall of Fame. He has grossed for the sport of boxing more than $1 billion, far more than any other athlete in that sport. He's also grossed $1 billion for himself. GS Partners, man, it is something phenomenal. He represents one of our many brand ambassadors. And you're going to see more and hear more, because what did he say? He said he's going to push this company on you. But it's not just him. In the center of this page, you also see Mr. Mayweather on the left. In the center is Roberto Carlos, one of the biggest football stars. In America, we refer to it as soccer, okay? But in the rest of the world, it's football, okay? And our other superstar in that world, Mr. Michael Salgado. Many others are promoting the opportunity already. You're seeing it on their jerseys, in their shirts, on their vehicles, on their hats. Listen, we are the first with this exclusive partnership. We've launched the first metaverse blockchain asset brokerage. Now, in case you don't know what an asset is a value instrument that has the ability, the power, and the potential to grow. All right. And we are now partnered with BD Swiss, who is offering tremendous guarantees in a current incentive that's running. They, again, have never positioned their clients to lose money. They service 2.5 million customers. They do $10 billion in trade every single day. And the relationship developed with GS Partners is based out of the technology that we have that allows them to take and expand their presence in the world further. Yeah. Do you know there are 3 stable coins coming along with this partnership? You'll learn more about that. And then you have the meta estates, city developments. Oh yeah, land is the basis of all economic and political power in the real world and in our virtual world. Many of us are holding positions in the Lydian world as I speak to you. Those of you who have president, vice president, mayor, citizen, governor, congressperson, senator, unmute your mics and say me.
President of Haiti and Styria.
Oh, me,
Congressman
Taking that land.
Mauritania.
Taking that land.
Loud and clear.
That's right.
Reporting to duty.
That's right.
It again, family.
That's right. Let me explain to you let me explain to you what that positioning has done for all of us and what it will do for you. The moment you become a citizen in our virtual world, you begin tabulating and earning from day one a daily passive residual income for life. Now, in case you don't know what a passive residual income is, that's an income that's earned that doesn't require your physical presence to be there. How about that? You can create and construct entire cities with top architects as a result of your citizenry or as a result of your citizenship in the Lydian world. You can join top architects and designers and real estate moguls, and you can begin to earn against the properties you develop, against the businesses you bring. Oh, there's so much more. Look. Our licensing is so extraordinarily unique and exclusive. You heard me read out the disclaimer, and you heard me read out the things that we guard against, like scammers, like financial terrorism, like your traditional banks. Yeah, I said it. They're banksters. That's that's gangsters with a B. Our partnerships are very unique, currently operating in more than 150 countries worldwide on regulated environments that provide additional security to your decentralized opportunities, as well as serving as a bridge for you to be in the world, but not of the world. That's a whole nother conversation. How does it begin? When I say that, I'm thinking about you, Sister Victory. Shout out to you. You'll mess my mind up today with our conversation. How does this work? First and foremost, you want to register as a GS partner, and you want to do that now. If you're here and you're not a part of this opportunity, welcome in advance. Get with the one who introduced this opportunity to you. Get that referral link from them. There's only 5 things that are required, and in 2 minutes, you'll be done. The first thing that's required is your full name as it appears on your identification. Then you want to make sure your email address is there. You also want to provide a username and a password for yourself, and then a telephone number or cell phone number. We don't say telephone anymore. Dating myself. You see what I mean? So what does that mean? That means you're in. You are officially a member of GS Partners. Just those 5 things. Your name and address, your email address rather, your name, your email address, a username and a password for yourself, and a cell phone number, and you are in. Now, that's the 2-minute step. And when you take advantage of our monthly member subscription, boy, you can start promoting this stuff like it's, first of all, you see that on the screen there, you have 2 monitors that are displaying examples of what you receive the moment you register. Right, you register and then you validate your registration through your email. Once you validate the email, it will give you access to a full multi-million-dollar state-of-the-art back office. It's all yours, has your initials and everything. And in that back office, you get not only to see the transparency of the company, but you get a chance to see those things that you're working on, how they're moving, and what you can do with them. We're going to show you a little bit of that office before we close today. The $33 affords you an education. It also gives you a $28 valued non-fungible token or NFT that you can eventually release into the marketplace and earn against it. It also gives you a metaverse citizenship codes. These codes allow you to gain citizenships or add to your citizenship pursuit in the Lydian world. Now there's special member-only pricing. There are also special member-only promotions. And the referral link will make you rich. And of course, you get the participation of our rewards plan. Now, the metaverse certificates are a tremendous undertaking. It has never happened before, and it's exclusively only a part of GS Partners and those who are members of GS Partners. The power of metaverse certificates, they're sort of threefold. One, it allows you to gain citizenships in the Lydian world because every certificate comes with its own price point, and that price point is matched in citizenship vouchers in the Lydian world. And you can apply them to a country of your choice. It also provides you an opportunity to earn through the meta broker aspect with BD Swiss. You load your certificate a third of the way in terms of brokerage credit. And when you load it a third of the way, it's going to open up another opportunity for you where you can generate a 300% return on the face value of your certificate. There's a third aspect of this, and it's related to the mining. Mining is the digging for the treasure. In the Lydian world, every country has a treasury. If you're in a country that possesses an active treasury, that means when you load your certificate with mining capability, and we'll show you how that's done, you can then extract the treasures from that world and then allow those treasures, if you so desire, you can liquidate those treasures and move them to your crypto debit card or your other crypto wallets and do what you like with them. That's right, a virtual world that gives you virtual money that you can convert to real money and put in your real pocket. Now, we have an effective plan. You can earn crypto rewards in all of the cryptos that you see on the screen. Our G999, our Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, Tether. When I say our Bitcoin, I take it really personal. I get real possessive with the Bitcoin because I don't have to buy it. And if you understand the power of what you have in your hands right now, you won't either. You can just earn it by promoting this opportunity. Now, there are certain nuts and bolts. I give way to the fact that there are blockchain and cryptocurrency enthusiasts here. And you want to know more of the brass tactics of how this came about. Well, I'm going to encourage you to look at that site at the bottom here of your screen, g999main.net. You can read our white paper. You can read the legend and the story of this great opportunity and how this story tells the glory. Yeah, I'm a hip hop enthusiast. Hey, how many of you like to make a lot of money? Now, you can do it in the accumulation of assets, but there's an option here. You can accumulate it fast or you can accumulate it slow. I want to show you a way that has benefited me and thousands of others in this opportunity, and that's known as the Community Rewards Plan. That's where you use your referral link that's provided you after you create your $33 member subscription. Every month that you're an active member, you receive a referral link that you can share with others. And when people duplicate what you've done, it begins to unlock inside your 30-day period, it begins to unlock a compensation plan that rewards you up to 9 levels. What do I mean? For every one person you sponsor, you can generate 9 additional levels of income from that person when you approach this opportunity right. You sponsor 1 people in a month that you're active, inside that same month, it unlocks 3 levels of opportunity for you to earn money from the activity of that 1 person. When you sponsor 2 people in that monthly subscription, guess what happens? You now increase that level of activity to 6. And so now 6 levels you can earn against 2 active members. Whatever they do, you can earn up to 6 levels into their organization from the company. Then you sponsor 3 inside of a month. You unlock the entire compensation plan, 9 levels of potential income coming back to you. I want you to think about this. Every 1 person you sponsor, when you're fully active, 9 levels in depth, every 1 person you sponsor represents 9 generations of potential income for you. Instant income. So you sponsor 100 people. That means you have 900 opportunities potentially coming back to you with income. I've sponsored over 500 people. That's 4,500 levels of potential income, instant income, coming back to me. So out of control, I couldn't stop it if I wanted to. Or you can look at my sponsor, Dr. Ty Best, who has more than 50,000 people in his organization. Suppose he sponsored all of them. Don't even matter. He doesn't have to because the money comes from different levels. Understand what the power of this opportunity is. This referral link your willingness to duplicate what you do with others, the company rewards you for helping others help themselves. That automatically makes you a servant leader. Who wouldn't want to be that? Let me show you another way. We're talking about exponential growth and exponential reward. We're going to give you an example here. This is not a guaranteed income. It's merely an example of how the rewards work. No income claims are being made here. But I want you to think about this. We operate out of the power of three because we already explained how 3 people that you personally sponsor in a given month unlocks the entire compensation plan. So what do you do in this effort to make that happen? It's simple. It's called duplication. See, if we keep it simple, it's duplicatable. And the duplication will create wealth, right? So what's the simplicity here? You register for free, you pay your $33, you get 3 people to do what you've done, and you have completed your obligation for the month. You keep telling people, but that obligation has unlocked the entire 9-level pay plan. So when your 3 people individually go out to get their 3 people, you have 9 people. And when those 9 go out to get their 3, you'll have 27 people, and they all come in on the levels of engagement, meaning you sponsor 3, that's your first level, you earn a 15% commission. That level 2, when those first level 1 gets active, you're now earning a 5% on level 2, 4% on level 3 from 8, and a whopping 6% on level 9. This thing grows out of control because it is so simple. And the product that we represent is the product that everybody is looking for. Everybody's selling something to get what? Money. Our product is money. Can you see yourself positioned to earn 9 generations of income from every one person you have sponsored? And that translates into, in this example, just a little less than $52,000. But it's not just any dollars. These are assets. You heard in the disclaimer, GS Partners doesn't handle any cash. Crypto in, crypto out, right? Imagine receiving close to $52,000 in Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin currently is somewhere around $20,000, $21,000 a coin. All right, that's a lot of Bitcoin in $52,000. So you do know that when Bitcoin goes back up, the value of your Bitcoin in that $52,000 also goes up. Let me give it to you another way. If you have Bitcoin, and let's say Bitcoin, for just example's sake, let's say Bitcoin is $10 a coin, and you put up $100. You have how many Bitcoin now? 10, right? And you're happy with your 10 Bitcoin. And then Bitcoin goes up, and Bitcoin is now $20 a coin. You see my point? Now your $100 worth of Bitcoin is now worth $200. It's just that simple. And when you never have to purchase it, that makes it even better. We show you the 7 ways on how we get paid in all the cryptocurrencies we've mentioned to you. And you learn about that through subsequent trainings. But get this, many of you want to know how to convert your cryptos into cash, into online payments, into that extra $300, $500 you might be looking for month to month. Well, the most flexible crypto card in the world is right here. RGS Lifestyle Card is what the world is waiting for. It's available in more than 100 countries in almost all the states within the United States, within North America. 5 traditional currency accounts are on this card, on your membership, including the US dollar, the British pound, the euro, the Chinese yuan, and the Japanese yen. You can move your currencies between wallets on your card so that you can get the greatest bang for your buck. If I wanted to do like my wife has done in the past, she got a vehicle. Her vehicle was 18 grand. And that vehicle, she paid for it in euros. And because euros was available, rather valued at the time more than the US dollars, it was a $3,000 savings. Then the 18,000 really became 15,000. You have that flexibility to do as the wealthy do. They explore, they investigate, They look for the best bang for their buck. They make their money work for them. 4 to 8% better currency exchange rates than high street banks. Manage all your crypto and traditional currencies within one simple platform. That's what we provide you here. You can bank transfer through debit, credit cards. You can also move crypto proceeds, meaning you can transfer your crypto between accounts. Those who are members with you could be family. There's a lot that I send between my children. Just a thought. You have exclusive plastic, aluminum, stainless steel, gold plated and solid gold cards available. 24/7 global support in multiple languages. 24/7 professional concierge services. Up to 30% discounts on hotels and travel. Instantly, the country you live in, it ought to be FedEx or DHL. Now, I talked to you about this current promotion. You're going to hear a lot of talk about that in the hours to come. But all you need to know is that your metaverse certificates, if you operate from the brokerage side, you can get paid every week starting July. You operate from the mining side, you have the opportunity to get paid every 15 days, 30 days, 45 days, 90 days, 120 days, depending upon which certificate you're holding. And guess what? Both of those options are in one certificate, but you have till July 1st to maximize what's in those certificates. And we have additional trainings that will give you that. Here are your starting steps. First, you want to register for free, as I mentioned to you earlier, and you want to get the link from the introducing member. Then you want to exchange for the crypto you need so that you can not only pay for your membership, but then you want to go ahead and get one of those metaverse certificates, and you want to set yourself up to fill it. Start loading it. Don't worry. Your introducing member, the one that introduces opportunity to you, they're going to show you how to do that. And then lastly, I'm sorry, you just got to take one for the team. You're just going to have to start making money. You're just going to have to start earning. I mean, there's no way around it. Sorry. That's the way it works. That's our community program. Welcome to our community here at gspartners.global. I want you all to unmute your mics and just love on each other right now. One more again for our first time guests, those who might have come late. Let's show them how we do it.
Love you.
All right.
Yes.
Love, 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 love.
Let's go.
Love supreme.
Welcome,
Big money in the
Love,
building.
love,
Everybody.
Worldwide, billionaires, millionaires, engineers,
One life is
God gave us
Henry Millen in the building. Malta Maya in the building.
I'll sound the alarm.
thing is on fire.
On board, everybody.
Right.
Let's get it.
Freedom thing is
Mr.
on
Mike
fire.
Johnson.
The $1 million
Deb Nixon.
plan.
Keep it cranking.
Mr.
Keep it
Randy
cranking.
Love in the building.
Let's talk about freedom.
You know it,
We
Stephanie.
see
That's
you.
right.
That's
Corey
what it's
May in
all
the building.
about.
Miss Gregory McKay in the
Yes,
building.
I am. What you
Oh man,
missing
people
for the
fired up.
world?
Y'all
Keisha
fired up. Come
McNally
on, keep
Senior.
bringing it. Keep bringing it. Keep bringing
Auntie
it. Keep bringing it.
Racine
Let's
The
go.
world. What's missing for the world?
My mother-in-law in the
Yes,
building.
y'all.
Coming
Miss
in the
Julie
building.
George.
We are one
Oh,
in the house.
wealth
We see you,
builders.
family. Let's go.
Woo.
The crypto nurse in the building.
Nothing like us on the planet.
I'm with
Y'all
it.
gotta breathe a
See
little.
what you did there?
I'm
I'm on
free.
with it.
You the
$1 million
best.
a day.
On board.
Millions
Come
a
on,
million.
$1 billion a day.
Auntie CC in the building.
King Corey is in the house, family.
Just wanna get paid.
With your permission,
One time for Auntie
$1
Rod.
there's
million
a lot.
a day.
Dave Higgins in the building.
Y'all know y'all wealthy, right?
Sing it, girl.
Y'all wealthy, right? Y'all know y'all wealthy, right?
I know I will.
Y'all
That's
know y'all
right.
wealthy, right?
Woo.
Right.
I
Got dreams
Listen,
of
fired up.
I see
A little louder, brother.
rich
I'm
people.
fired up.
My mama looking at me like
Randy
I'm
Love is gonna be
crazy.
charged up now.
Woo.
Randy
All
Love
right, it's you, Randy.
my mother's love is
All right, all right, all right.
Tell mama hello,
Okay.
Randy Love.
The
Will
Soto
do,
son
will
of Africa
do.
in the
Settle
building.
down just a little bit. Settle down just a little bit. Just a
No, I'm not settling down.
You tell him, Mr.
Mr.
Randy.
Randy
You
Love
tell
in the
him.
building.
Listen, there are a lot of wonderful friends and leaders on this platform, but I would love to make time to introduce one in particular who means the world to all of us because he is the founder and CEO of Wealth Builders Worldwide. He is the producer of this book, The Dream Chaser Manifesto, A Dreamer's Guide to Surviving in a Jungle of Non-Dreamers. I am a product of the product. I follow the tutelage of this man best that I can because I learned early on that success is the study of the obvious. What is obvious about Dr. Ty Best? 38 plus years of experience. The fact that he's been free from corporate America for more than a quarter of a century. What does it mean? It means that he's made more money in his sleep and positioned to make even more than you can ever spend awake. It also means that his children have never, ever applied for a job and they have the opportunity to exercise a free mind. What does that mean? That means that they can do that which gives them the passion. They can do those things that endear emotion. They can do the things that they love to do. And when you're positioned to do the things that you love to do, is it ever work? Family.
Yes, sir.
Unmute your mics and love on our CEO and founder and my sponsor, Dr. Tyrone Best. Let's go.
Yes, love you too, Best.
Yes, Dr.
Hey, Best, thank
Come
you.
on, Dr. Best.
Muhammad, thank you for that warm welcome.
Greetings, greetings.
Hey,
The
Best.
legendary, the infamous.
Support.
Peace and
Best
power.
in the room, Dr. Best. Do I tell you, sir?
The best
Dr.
How you doing today?
Green.
How you doing? Celebrating ride.
Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Everything, Dr. Best.
Love for you, nothing but love.
Thank you for your courage, sir. All the love we got for you. Thank you for your endurance, Dr. Best.
The ultimate dream man.
Thank you for your compassion, Dr. Best.
To y'all at the top.
Hear you.
Special man.
Wow, you guys,
This is so touching.
you guys wide open for 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Why now? I guess it's close to 6. Brother Eric Torrey, outstanding presentation. I don't know what else to add except, thank all you guys for participating. Understand we're just getting started. There are amazing people out there. They are looking for what we have, but they won't know we got it until we share it with them. So I would tell you, continue to share, keep the faith, see this thing bigger than you ever possibly imagined. Most of us truly can't imagine how big this is. Most of us don't know how many D99 coins we have. Most of us don't truly understand the value of our assets. But I tell you what, you do the fundamental things, enroll people for $33 and share it every single chance you get, you're going to have a business and an income that just blows you away, defies your imagination. So the sky's the limit, man. Thank you guys very much for all you do. I'm just here listening. Great job, Brother Eric Trey Muhammad. That's it. I got nothing else to add, nothing else to say. Thank you very, very much. Aou. Mr. Randy Love.
Yes, sir, Dr. Best. I keep unmuting my phone and my mama looking at me like, what are you over there talking about? I'm yelling, screaming.
Joy unspeakable.
Allow me to share this particular screen because I said we will give you some tools. The first one that I would encourage, and I want to thank Sister Sherry Brown for this amazing flyer. I want to encourage you all to take a screenshot of this flyer, Onboard Live. Onboard Live is hosted by the numbers gentleman, Mr. Mike Johnson, and our master trainer, Sister Nicole Nikki Knows Knox, as Dr. Best loves to say. In the red, you see a meeting ID there for the platform, the Zoom platform. However, we encourage everyone to go to the Facebook page of Onboard Live. We have our own Facebook page there. And when you go to that page, you have dedicated trainings from the previous week of Onboard Live, and you have access 24 hours, 7 days a week. Now, I've had some tremendous struggles with certain platforms. YouTube, as many of you know, is one of them. They've confiscated the channel Team Believe, as well as the personal channel, Eric Teray Muhammad. And they kept all the content combined, more than 2,000 hours of content and information on those channels over the last year and a half, close to 2 years. And that's okay, because who I am and what I am and whose I am, they had no control over any of that. I was that before I came to those platforms, and so were you. Facebook has allowed us to dedicate a full page where we're doing nothing but the training on how to get started in this opportunity. And I'm encouraging you, if you run into any bumps, go to that particular Facebook page. I want you to go there today, join the page, follow the page, share it out with your teams. This particular week, I believe, is our question and answer week. Am I correct in that, Ms. Knox or Mr. Johnson?
Absolutely.
Woo-wee. You see at the bottom of your screen there is an email address. There are things that you might have heard today. We want to encourage you to submit your questions to lifeisgolden24@gmail.com. You submit your questions there and do it early enough. And what happens is, oftentimes, when the Q&A day begins, those questions are fielded, then they're answered, and many times examples or demonstrations of what you need to understand are provided by these masterful, wonderful trainers. They work out of a certain passion and a zeal that is unparalleled. And they prove it each and every day with our huddles, and definitely each and every week with Onboard Live. I'm encouraging all of you to become a part of that page today. Share it out with people today, because this is our way of lightening your load. This is our way of doing the heavy lifting for you, so we can run like the lions that we are, so we can roar like the lions that we are, so we can be the champions that we are.
Yes, yes.
If you're new to Wealth Builders Worldwide, if you're new to GS Partners, if you need help getting started, I guarantee this platform will provide you those fundamental and foundational things that will get it done. The one thing I love about the platform myself, I have a personal favorite of this platform. In the openings of it, where all the fundamentals are given, there's also a checklist for security. Think about this now. Everything you do in the world of GS Partners is an asset producing activity. And every asset has the power to grow your wealth, because every asset is wealth in itself. The only time you don't make any money here is if you give up your assets. Well, we teach out of the culture of Wealth Builders Worldwide how to protect, how to grow, how to stretch, but we're not into giving it up. We keep our assets, and we make our assets produce for us. Mr. Johnson, who has a tremendous training coming up this evening, you'll learn more about that. He doesn't believe in lazy assets. That's like sacrilegious. You put your assets to work for you. 11 a.m. Eastern, broadcasting live from the United States through the world, or throughout the world. Onboard Live takes place every Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern in the United States time zone. And I'm encouraging you to drive yourselves and all of your teams to the Onboard Live Facebook page. Now, I'm also encouraging you to understand the mind of that man whose tutelage I follow. Dr. Ty Betts has a personal YouTube channel. It's called WBW TV. I'm encouraging you to go to that channel, search for it. You'll see that handsome picture of that man in the tie, and you're going to want to subscribe, like, and share. There are things coming to that platform that will absolutely give billions of people, I said that with a B, an opportunity to help themselves. There's a presentation on there now titled Why Networking. It gives the power of networking, and it gives it from the mind of a supreme networker. He's nowhere near where he wants to be, but his worst day is many of our best days collectively, combined. I want you to understand the mind of a man who continuously pours into others to duplicate himself in others. His success is a matter of record, and it can be yours. I want you to subscribe to that channel, okay? And then the other thing I want to show you here before I go to the floor, I want to show you the ability to plug in and stay connected. Now, this is vitally important. See, the way to change the nature of your experiences, you have to change the nature of your thoughts. To change the nature of your thoughts, you have to align yourself with the right community that makes that happen. And to give you an idea of how that can happen, number one, I want you to take a screenshot of this. And number two, Sister Victory Elohim, are you available? Are you able to unmute?
Yes, I'm here.
How you doing, Queen?
I am supreme.
Watch out. This sister hit the ground running. And I would just like, if she's willing, to share a little bit of herself and how she sees this opportunity. Sister Victory, if you would, please.
Okay, I see this opportunity as a life-changing, I want to say supernatural event, because I do believe that it's divine, just like you always say, Brother Eric. Like I was telling you today, I feel like it's not, well, like I was telling you, it's not about what you say. It's not about what Mike Johnson say. It's not about what Roosevelt or Abdul say. It's just something that you feel inside of you. Like I feel it inside of me. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my spirit. I feel like I'm in the right place at the right time. It's faith. You know what I'm saying? It's faith, and then the work that we put behind it. That's the reason why your YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? The enemy is messing around with that because he can't stop what God already destined. Like I have chills right now just talking about it. I'm so excited. The simple fact that you said that, you know, they shut down and confiscated your YouTube, it motivated me to push harder. It motivated me to go harder. It motivated me to tell everybody that I see, and I'm just waiting for my business cards to come. They're going to be coming in the mail tomorrow, Friday. I can't wait to receive it because everybody that I see, they're going to know about the Wealth Builders.
I guess you told us. Sister Victory, who's your sponsor?
Roosevelt Jenkins.
Ooh, y'all give it up for Brother Roosevelt and the Victory and Sister Victory. Let's go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Rose Gold and Victory.
Victory. You have the victory.
History. The mighty one of victory is in our
Gotta
midst.
be a winner if your name is Victory.
You must be a winner. Your name is
Yes, yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Congratulations. There's a witness. Born winner.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Roosevelt. Brother Roosevelt.
Congratulations, Brother Roosevelt.
Hitting the ground running. And Sister Victory, one last thing. How long have you been in the opportunity?
I've only been, it hasn't even been a month yet. On the 17th, it's going to be a month. I just started.
Congratulations, Victory.
Oh,
Thank
my
you
God.
so much. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate everybody in the community. Love you guys.
Congratulations, Queen.
Congratulations, Queen.
Love you too, Queen.
Let's go.
She's
Okay,
on
now,
fire,
family,
She's on fire.
I have the distinct pleasure and honor to bring forth who's known as, affectionately as my conscience. my conscience. This is none other than Nicole Nikki Knox.
Yeah.
Nikki, the mic is yours.
My connection is extremely bad, but I just wanted to have everyone welcome two of our business partners that I believe woke up after seeing this presentation, Mr. Felix Durant and Mr. Tyrone Montague.
Well, we don't want to waste any time. I see Brother Felix here, and I do see Brother Tyrone here. Y'all unmute your mics and welcome our new business partners.
Welcome.
Welcome,
Gentlemen.
Welcome. Yes, indeed.
Welcome
To your welcome to an exciting opportunity.
to the family.
Absolutely necessary.
In business for you to the
Congratulations
right
and welcome.
way, you're not in business fighting.
Brother Felix, are you in a position where you might want to share a word or two? You're welcome to. You can unmute your mic, Brother Felix, if you like. And Brother Tyrone, you also have the same option. Any of you care to share?
I'm still at work. I can't speak.
All right, sir. We're going to get you free, Brother Tyrone. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Your job is going to finance your freedom. And you know what? You're going to fire your boss.
That's right.
Leave that.
Watch and see, brother. If that's your desire, you may just want to keep it just to have something to do, because freedom also gives you that option. Welcome. I hope you found favor on this opportunity. Is the numbers gentleman available?
Sir.
Mr. Johnson, would you be so kind as to share insight into the power of the tools training that you'll be doing this evening on our Go Rocks platform at 10 p.m. This is our Thursday night's tools training. You see it listed here every Thursday night, 10 p.m. with Mr. Mike Johnson, the numbers gentleman, and it's on our Go Rocks platform, www.gorocks.info. There's a meeting ID in case people just need to get the meeting ID. There's a password associated with it. This is a private channel. The password is all caps WBW999. Over to you, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you, Brother Eric. And tonight's tools training family is a result of a conversation I had with our very own global ambassador, Dr. Ty Bess. And what Dr. Bess and I talked about was the ability to share some information with people and basically share with them the difference between a job mentality and a business owner's mentality, or basically business systems. You see, with a job mentality, you're basically trading hours for dollars. And you heard about Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant.
Well, then you know what? Let me call your mama. If she okay with what you
hold on one second. Okay, you have what's known as a job mentality where you're trading hours for dollars. There's only one problem with that. You're going to run out of hours. Okay, but then you have a builder's business or builder's owner mentality. And that's where you can take advantage of the word that's at the top of the page there. It's called leverage. Now, I was always told that a picture's worth 1,000 words, so I'll give you a brief picture. Most people realize that lawyers make a lot of money. Well, in my research, I found the highest paid lawyers right out of college are those known as patent attorneys. And mind you, you see a number on the page, and that number is $180,000. Now that's salary and bonuses. That's $180,000 a year. Now, let me explain. If you know anything about lawyers, they work a lot of hours. But when you're brand new and you're not comfortable with your talent, most people settle for what's known as a salary. Now that's $180,000 a year, no matter how many hours he or she puts in. And if you're comparing that, now normally it takes between 6 to 8 years to be a successful attorney, school-wise. You got to go to a network. Now, understanding that a networker, if we're going to compare apples to apples, let's connect it with a networker that's invested between 6 to 8 years in studying his craft. Okay, now understanding that this was a conversation I had with Dr. Bess. So I couldn't use Dr. Best as an example. So I used one of his basically mentees, someone that he has mentored. And it's a young man that most of you are familiar with. His name is Michael Dalco. Now, Mr. Dalco has worked tirelessly with Dr. Best for the past 7 years. So we're going to say that our attorney took 7 years to get out of college, and we'll say Mr. Dalco took 7 years to graduate. But if you notice, one gets out of school and they have what's known as student loans. The other one graduates, and what he has is experience from working with his mentor. Ooh. Now, if you notice, I basically used Mr. Dalco because Mr. Dalco is probably what you would consider the star pupil. Now, understanding that you see that that networker made about $65,000. And some of you are quick with math and you say, well, 80,000 is bigger than 165,000. And you're right, 180,000 is bigger. But there's one difference. That attorney, that's an annual income. What you see on the networking side, that was the income in 1 month a year ago. You see, Mr. Dalco, as well as Dr. Best, reached a position in our group in GS Partners known as Global Ambassador. And what I'm sharing with you is not personal information, it's just math. Listen carefully. A global ambassador's requirement to be a global ambassador is to do $3 million in volume. Brother Eric did a masterful job of showing you the compensation program, but here's what people lose sight of. You add up the 15 to 5, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, and 6, that adds up to 50%. Now, if you're a global ambassador and you did $3 million, that means $1.5 million was paid back out to the field. And most of you are sitting there saying, okay, yeah, but how did he get to 165,000? Well, if you're talking about 15 on your first level, 5 on your second, and you go down, all of those 4s are between levels 3 and 8, and you take 6 on your 5th level, if you just average that, that's 5.5%.
Okay,
so you realize that
5.5%. Let me say this. There are people on here that are absolutely new and don't know what you're saying between 15, 5, 4, and 6. However, I'm sure they get the point that you can earn a healthy residual income in this opportunity. Am I correct in saying that, Mr. Johnson?
Yes, but you covered that in your presentation, Brother Eric. You covered the facts on each level.
I'm only asking because there are people who may not know what you mean when you say 15, 4 through 6.
Then for those brand new people, let me simplify it for you. A global ambassador is going to earn roughly about 5.5% on the volume that he or his organization has created. 5.5% on $3 million generates $165,000. But that's not an annual income. That is a monthly income. And here's something that Dr. Best shared with me today, that my apologies for missing it earlier. With that attorney, if something happened to you, what they may do, they may have an insurance policy on you and your life, and they may pay your family a pittance on that insurance policy. But with a networker, when you create a business, it's a willable and sellable part of your estate. We're talking generational wealth. You could will that income to your family members. Your great-great-grandchildren wouldn't be spending the money that you basically generated from building a business right the first time. When that sinks in, for some of you, it's going to be difficult for you to sleep. Now, again, forget about all of the different levels, understanding 5.5% of what you generate is what basically is available to each and every one of you. You build the business and it's going to average out to 5.5%. That is incredible. And all I can tell you is when you look at 7 years of hard work and 7 years of student loans and 7 years of debt, and you compare it to 7 years of just listening, and here's the key thing, following a proven system, networking blows any profession that you can think of out of the water. because no other profession that I know of can you assign what you have built to your loved ones. Back to you, Brother Eric.
Good God. So when can we expect to hear this presentation, Mr. Johnson?
It's going to be tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the information that you had on there. It's on the goldrocks.info platform. He gave you the password for tonight. It's going to be tonight after the 9 o'clock presentation. We do it every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Admission is absolutely free. All you need to do is show up. And trust me, it will be well worth the price of admission tonight. I promise you.
Mr. Johnson, will you be touching a little bit on that G999 utility coin of ours?
Say it again.
Will you be touching on that G999?
Oh, absolutely. There's not going to be a presentation that I ever do that you don't hear about. See, the coin is the flagship of everything that we do. And for those of you that are stacking coins, there are people that are on this platform right now that let that coin go to just $25 a coin. You'll need a microscope to try to find those people. They're going to be gone. Family, you can get as many of those coins while they're on sale today as you choose. Everything in our ecosystem is driven off of the G999 coin.
Thank you, Brother Mike. Good God Almighty. Good God Almighty. All right, so we know after the 9 o'clock presentation this evening, Eastern Time, we will have the 10 p.m. tools training. You want to invite everybody to everything we do in the world of wealth builders worldwide, because the more you engage, the greater the marriage between you and wealth. I want to share one other screen, and that's for our Saturday event. Can you see the screen, Mr. Johnson?
Sir, yes, sir, we can see it.
Now, initially, I wanted to share a slide showing the tools training, and what I had up here was one of the favorite quotes of Mr. Johnson. If you understood residual income, you would walk through a brick wall to get it. Well, I had to use it here because I couldn't find my flyer readily for the tools training, but it's just as appropriate for what's going to happen with the numbers, gentlemen, and guests this coming Saturday, June 18th, between 1 and 5 p.m. It's a $40 admission for a multi-million-dollar experience, and every leader on this screen will impart invaluable information on the various subjects you see listed. And I'm just gonna ask if, I don't know if she's still here, but one of my favorite doctors were in the house. I see 2 of them in the house. I see Dr. David and Rhonda Hollins in the house. Their picture, that's that handsome couple on the upper left of the screen. Ooh-wee, they are so beautiful. Those 2 doctors, are either you available to just share a word or two with the family?
Hello, Ms. Muhammad, can you hear me?
Ooh, loud and clear. Whenever I hear your voice, all I hear is ching, ching. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, good evening, sir. I just popped in. I was a little late getting on here, but guys, I am so excited about what's coming up Saturday to be able to share with people some of the information I know. I know I'm not gonna have enough time like you now, but I'm gonna get in here and do what I can. So we're inviting each and every one of you to show up to this. I think you're gonna be in for an exciting time, because I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, what I just heard a few minutes ago, where this is going and the company itself, we don't have a choice. Where else are you gonna go? I don't know of any place, and I've been in the financial services industry for a long time. And what I see now, you know what it's doing, Miss Eric? It's causing me to come out of retirement to get back in the field. Now, I didn't plan on doing that, but I know that so many people need help. So many people need the information. So we're excited. We're looking forward to being there along with the other leaders and the other speakers on there. We're going to try to do our best to do a good job for you. All right, back to you. I don't want to take up all your time. Thank you for allowing me to share.
Oh, thank you. And family, I just want to share lastly, before we close out, I promised that I would show you a little bit of the back office, and I want to make time to do that and give you an idea of what you're in store for those who may have never, ever experienced it. So I'm just putting my little 2FA code here. And as soon as it takes, I will share the screen. Okay, the first thing I want to make you aware of, that today's presentations and to gain greater understanding of what you have is always at your fingertips, 24 hours, 7 days a week. All you have to do is scroll down your dashboard and you'll see the presentation available to you. I'm still scrolling, it's in there somewhere. Or maybe I need to scroll up. I passed it. Right here on your far right of GS member subscription, your far right, you can download the PDF presentation and immerse yourself in the understanding at your leisure. Vitally important to you. We also have news and events tabs. You have a dashboard that gives you a control panel, as Mr. Johnson describes it, and that control panel gives you everything in this world of GS partners. This is your opportunity to explore and understand the power of what you have. Your membership, $33, can be paid directly on your dashboard once you acquire the appropriate amount of cryptocurrency. You can pay in 1 month intervals or you can pay for the entire year. I encourage you all to do what is most feasible for you, because the membership develops the discipline of getting the issue of money out of your way. Paying multiple memberships allows you to concentrate on other productive asset and income producing activity in your back office. So we encourage you to go through here. And the one thing I will say, for those of you who are building teams or managing other accounts and you want to grow your income and create a leveraging, I encourage you to go to financial and look under exchange. And you'll find that you can secure your G999 coins directly on your platform. You go to G999 and you can get it in Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USDT. If you put in the amount of Bitcoin you want to use, it'll show you the amount of coins you can achieve. So just imagine what you can do as you ready yourself to get ready and be prepared to take advantage of our GS Trade Exchange. Many of you aren't in that position yet, but if you go to Onboard Live Facebook page today, you can be in position. So that's just a little bit of the world I want to show you. I'm sorry, I had to be making money. That's so rude, making money in front of y'all like that. I apologize. I won't do it again because I'm gonna stop the share. Any closing comments from any of our leaders? The floor is open.
Hey, Brother Eric.
Yes, Brother Vincent Mohammed.
Yes, sir. Greetings, family. Greetings, family. Great presentation, and thank you, Brother Eric. But I just wanted to acknowledge one of our newest wealth builders, Sister Charity Manigault. Yeah, but she's just getting started with us. She's actually been here for a while, but it's her first time to the platform. You know, her subscription is paid, and you know, she's ready to build wealth. So I just wanted the family, you know, to welcome her the way that we do.
Man, y'all unmute them mics and throw some love on Sister Charity Manigault. Let's go.
Welcome.
Sister Charity. Welcome to the family, girl.
Welcome, Sister Charity.
Welcome to the family.
Welcome.
No better place to be to have in the building.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Charity, let me ask you. Manigault, is that your actual family name, or is that one by marriage, or?
My actual family name.
Are you related to, in your family, Earl Manigault?
I believe we are. They're all from South Carolina, so I'm not really sure.
That's right. Earl Manigault. Earl Manigault is probably one of the most undocumented, well, not undocumented, most underrated legends in the sport of basketball. Earl Manigault revolutionized the sport from the Ruckers in New York and different places in the world. And there's a story done by him, where Don Cheadle played his role. The Manigault family, good majority of them do hail out of South Carolina. This is why I asked, because Earl had a tremendous impact on my father's life and on my life. So welcome to the family, little sister.
Thank you. Peace and blessings. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else? Y'all look up Earl Manigault, an amazing, amazing man who had to fight through all kind of things in a world of overt racism, police terrorism, and drugs. God, a hero in my mind still. Anyone else? With that being said, I want to thank you for your time and attention. I would like for y'all to one more again to show love to each other, each and every one of you. I want you to unmute their mics, love on each other. I'll see us all at 9 p.m. on our Gold Rocks platform. We're going to be lit.
Thank you, brother Eric. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sisters. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Thank you, everyone. Peace and blessings to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you,
Brother Vincent.
Blessings.
Blessings,
everyone.
Welcome.
Peace and blessings to everyone. Thank you.
Plugged in, family.
We gotta get together soon, tomorrow. I'm with it.
Appreciate you, Dr.
Peace and blessings. Thank you.
Eric, your leadership, bro.
Wealth Builders Worldwide.
There's money.